As I'm sitting here talking to God, very unrelated, I hear sometimes we hold on to things way too long, longer than what we should hold on to it. And as I'm hearing this in the spirit, I also hear three different Bible verses about this situation. And God says, when I tell you to let something go because it's not benefiting you anymore, it's not pouring into you anymore, it's not giving what it's supposed to give to you anymore, it's doing the exact opposite, then learn to let it go. And the first passage that I was being reminded of is when manna was rained down from heaven. So this is Exodus 16:16. I'm going to be jumping around here. It says, what the Lord has commanded, everyone is together as much as they needed. So people gathered as much as they needed. Some gathered a lot, some gathered a little, but regardless, it was just the right amount for them. Okay, but then I'm going to bring you down to 19 where Moses said to them, God said, no one is to keep any of it until morning. However, some of them paid no attention to Moses. They kept part of it until morning, but it was full of maggots and began to smell. And see, that's the thing. Some people are meant to stay in your life forever. Then some of them are meant to stay in your life for a limited time offer. We get so overzealous with the people that we have or the things that we have that we do any and everything to keep it past its prime, past its time. And it starts to hinder and hurt us in return. It starts to hold us back in return. See, when God wants you to keep something or somebody longer than expected, he will let you know. And it will continue to pour into you. It will continue to be beneficial to you. And the next passage I was reminded of was Matthew 5:13 when it said, you are the salt of the earth. But if the salt loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled underfoot. And the last passage I was reminded of was Mark 11:12. It said, the next day as they were leaving Bethany, Jesus was hungry. Seeing in the distance a fig tree and leaf, he went to find out if it had any fruit. When he reached it, he found nothing but leaves, because it was not the season for figs. Then he said to the tree, may no one ever eat fruit from you again. So remember, every person, place, and thing has a season in your life. Sometimes we try to hold it past its season and it starts to wither and die or don't produce anything for you. And sometimes it becomes rotten and spoiled and not beneficial to you anymore. Let it go and trust in God. Y'all be blessed.